I always have had an eye for talent. Excuse my frankness, but I am merely expressing the truth. You see, I can practically smell an exquisite specimen a mile up the road, any which way. Believe you me. You know what I don't understand though? Underdogs. That same old bullshit story is some nobody who defies the odds. You see, some people cherish that underdog, but not me. Nah. I don't want an underdog. And I don't want an upset. The underdog is not the winner. The winner is the winner, and the winner is what I want. Beyond that, more so, I want a champion. I want a certified, blood-born champion. Nobody fucks with a champion because they always come out on top. Which is why I don't intend to imitate the very best. I intend to own it. Now I hear whispers. And whispers mean secrets. And secrets, those are always worth knowing. For you see, I'm a man who turns secrets into success. And the secret to my next success is out there. And let me tell you something. If even half of those stories are true, she is a champion. That is what I want. And when Calvin Candie wants something, you best believe Calvin Candie will have it. Now I hear through the grapevine that your skills are extraordinary. Exemplary. That's why you're here. If you're willing to deliver her to me, I'll pay you a most handsome price. If not, well, I'm afraid we're wasting our time here. So what do you say?
Ich denke, das ist großartig.
I'm sorry.
Yes, I think that sounds adequate.
Excellent.
I found my thrill on Blueberry Hill, on Blueberry Hill. When I found you, the moon stood still on Blueberry Hill. It lingered still. Oh, you were my thrill. On Blueberry Hill. The wind in the willow playing love's sweet melody. But all of those vows you made were only to be. Though we're apart, you thought of me still. Oh, you were my thrill. On Blueberry Hill.
Mr. Vic Vega, I presume. Thank you for meeting me here. No matter. Please take a seat. May I say you have a lively head of hair? I myself could never maintain such a style without looking like an absolute Neanderthal. You, however, bring forth a sense of collected wildness. It suits you very well.
Well, thank you. That's so sweet. I like your accent. Were your parents Jewish?
What can I get for you?
Avocado.
And you?
May I have a glass of milk, please? Oh, and one of your delicious blueberry muffins.
So, tell me why I'm here?
Why you Americans prefer everything quick and to the point, I'll never understand. You rush through life at full speed, always overlooking. Your only concern is to complete your goal, not to work for it. It's always the end product for you people. I dislike that. You see, I am under the belief that patience is a fading commodity. Slow down, Mr. Vega.
Okay. We'll slow it down. Who are you?
Still jumping for answers? You want them given to you? Perhaps we'll never see eye to eye, for I find the fun in extracting those answers. A challenging puzzle. I enjoy the hunt. My name is Hans Landa, and I am looking for a woman.
A woman! And here this whole time I thought you preferred men. Got you wrong, I guess.
Well, I appreciate your humor, Mr. Vega. I might mention that the woman of concern is exceedingly parlous. The amount of people dead because of her is significant, and it would appear that someone of great importance has taken note of her.
And just who is this woman?
Her name is Beatrix Kiddo. She's a hit woman who goes by the alias of the Bride.
The Bride? Sounds kind of pathetic.
There are worse titles to be had.
Okay, sure, whatever. You want to find this woman. Where do I play into all this?
I wish for your collaboration, of course.
No shit. Collaboration for what?
You be the brawn, I'll be the brains. I find the bride, you capture the bride.
So I'm your bodyguard. Why me?
Because you are the best in the wild, wild west.
Well, I can't argue with that. But you seem like a smart guy. Don't see why you need my help.
That is precisely where you're wrong. Well, yes, I have no doubt that my intelligence will lead me to find the bride. She is a particularly special case in that she is a professional killer, and I am merely a detective. I find that without the proper protection, I would be almost completely defenseless. If it comes to pass that I may be endangered, and rest assured I will be, I need security.
Okay. Say I consider it. What's in it for me?
I'm aware that you've recently been released from prison. It says here that you had served approximately a 4-year sentence. A tremendous mark on your record, no doubt. Of course, it must be an arduous task for you to find work and get back on your feet. Not many people want to hire a hooligan. However, unlike most corporations and businesses, what have you, I am willing to offer you a job with a guaranteed paycheck. Now, I am going to write down a figure on this piece of paper, and if that figure entices you, I suggest we make a deal. Is that clear?
I'm in.
Excellent.
Tomorrow, 8 a.m.
Okay. But just to be clear, I am the one giving the orders. You'll pick me up tomorrow, 8 a.m.
You got the leads?
Right here.
All right. Let's get to work.
Drive on till I get there. I think I'll drive on till I get there. 'Cause I'm around, yes I am, and I know just what to do. I think I'll drive on next to you, baby.
I believe you need to turn right up here.
No, we're gonna take Trop. It's quicker.
Map says to turn right up here.
Look, I've been out here for 8 fucking years. Trop is a quicker route. Trust me. Would you like to drive?
I drive on until I get there. I'll drive on until I get there. Because I'm a ram, yes I am, and I'm as stubborn as I can be. I'm a ram, yes I am. Now try to get next to me. Hey, I'm a ram, yeah. Got the right to do. I'm a ram now.
So, if you're so good at finding people, why not just join the CIA?
My decision on a job relies solely on what pays the most. Just so happens that working on the other side of the law is where the money is.
And that doesn't bother you?
Not in the slightest. My moral compass doesn't have a thing to do with my occupation.
I guess we do have something in common. I fucking told you we're not going to the interstate.
The map says to go on Interstate 15. Maps are never wrong, you idiot.
I've been here for fucking 8 fucking years. You're from fucking Austria. What the fuck would you know about being in fucking Vegas?
Come and see about me. Hey, 'cause I'm around now. I bet you life I do. 'Cause I'm around now. Wanna get next to you. Oh, thank you. Right now.
Come here. Scratch page. I'll go spend a minute all over the place. See you next time.
That's a bingo.
No, just say bingo.
Bingo. Entschuldigung, Miss Kiddo, but were you under the impression that by simply dyeing your hair black that I would not be able to find you?
Now, why would you do a thing like that, little darling? You know they say blondes have much more fun.
I've had mine. It's about survival now.
Sounds boring as hell.
Are you here to kill me?
Kill you? No, unfortunately not.
Then why are you here?
You ever hear of a man named Calvin Candie?
The wealthiest man in the South? Can't say I haven't.
Well, he wants you.
Why is that?
Does it really fucking matter? He wants you to kill someone.
I only kill if I have to.
Well, I think he's expecting you to have to.
Ich glaube, dein Freund denkt, dass ich bereit bin, diese Anladen anzunehmen.
Zufällig glaube ich das auch.
Leider wird das sie beide vollschlagen.
Ich habe nie gesagt, dass sie freiwillig kommen würdest. Aber machen Sie keinen Fehler. Sie werden mit uns kommen.
fucked like a pussy in heat. Jesus Christ. I thought you said she'd be gone by 3. I'm sick of waiting. Let's go. What?
Remember, Mr. Vega? Patience is a fading commodity. We will not be forcibly entering the household.
Okay. Then what's the plan?
Tell me, when spending holiday on the beach, what do you usually do? You slather on your sunscreen, lay down on your towel, bask in the sun rays. You drag your toes through the sand, and when you get overheated, you find your way to the water to wade in the waves. Now, when the lifeguard blows his whistle, raises his red flag, and announces that there is a shark present, do you enter the inhibited waters, or do you retreat to the sandy shore?
Retreat.
And do you know why?
'Cause it's a fucking shark.
Because the water is the territory of the shark. It knows the ocean better than any human, and if we are to enter its home, then surely we will suffer the consequences, which is to be eaten alive by the predatory shark. We do not enter shark-infested waters, Mr. Vega.
Okay. Fine. Then what's the plan?
Patience, Mr. Vega.
I'll be back later, sweetie. Remember to take your vitamins. There's juice in the fridge if you want some, and I put Powerpuff Girls in the VCR. I love you.
Mr. Vega. You don't.
What? What? What the fuck is it? The shark is swimming away. It's getting away. For a man of such high intelligence, you're acting like a real dumbass. Now, you hired me to do a job. Let me do my fucking job. Let me do what I'm good at.
If you will kindly remove your weapon from my head, I will offer you an explanation.
I'm sick of this patient shit. What's the next move?
It would appear that in there is something she values more than anything. Consider for a moment, we don't focus on getting the bride. We take whatever's in that room. We don't come for the bride comes for us. Easy job, easy money. Mr. Vega, your gun, please.
All right, Hans. Do it your way. Patience.
Ah, gentlemen. I pray you have not arrived empty-handed on this stifling sunny day.
Empty-handed we are not, Monsieur Candie. However, I'm afraid what we have is not entirely what you've been expecting.
What the hell does that mean?
Well, you see, what we have is...
bride. Who the fuck are you?
Oh, right. Monsieur Candie, allow me to introduce Mr. Vic Vega, my associate assisting me with the wrangling of the bride.
Let me get this straight. I hire you for your services, for which I pay a handsome amount if I do say so myself. Now your job is to bring her to me. You don't have the bride. Why the fuck are you here? Pestering me.
You know, little doggy, I'm not too big on your tone.
I beg your pardon, boy. Did you just liken me to a dog?
Boy, did you just call me a boy?
Mr. Vega.
Landa, I do not recall hiring a dumb ox to handle my precious cargo.
No. You hired a small German boy to capture a trained killer. Your first fucking mistake.
And what makes you so god...
Gentlemen! Please. There is a reasonable explanation, Monsieur Candie, for why your precious cargo is not present.
Oh, I'm sorry, Landa. I can't quite hear you from over here. Please, come closer.
Very well. So to continue, as Mr. Vega was saying, we don't...
See, I still can't hear you. Closer.
As I was saying, Monsieur Candie...
I said I cannot hear you, Kraut! Now, I will not repeat myself again. You come right here. Now, you were saying?
While we don't have the bride, this is true. That's not to say we won't have her. Monsieur Candie, this killer of yours will not come easily. Your champion, unsurprisingly, has proven to be a challenge to collect. However, what if we got a hold of something paramount to her? Something more valuable than even her own life?
Like what?
Kiddo's kiddo. The kid.
Gentlemen. Now, you had my curiosity. But now, you have my attention. Gentlemen, it's been a pleasure doing business with y'all. Calvin Candie speaking.
Where is she?
Oh, Miss Beatrix. I'm so glad you called. I gather now you've only just arrived home to discover your empty abode. Casino hours can be so long, can't they?
I want my daughter back.
Oh, don't you worry, little darling. It is not my intention to harm your precious little one.
What do I need to do?
We got business to discuss. Now, I'm fully aware of the damage you are capable of. That is why I will only say this once. Meet me at the Paris, 16th floor, 8 o'clock sharp. We will not be having no Mexican standoff. You will arrive unarmed, with no intention of harming your new master. You try anything, we will skip the hot box and go straight to putting a bullet in your little princess's head.
You won't.
Oh, you best believe I will. And then Mr. Vega will take a bat to your brains. Do you understand me?
I understand.
So as I said, unarmed, do we have a deal?
Deal.
Perfect. And to you, I say au revoir. Where the fuck is she? We said 8 p.m. sharp, didn't we? You gave her the correct room number, right? Did you even give her a room number?
We have a daughter, Monsieur Candie. I trust she will be here.
That's great. That's great. But did you give her a fucking room number?
Jesus Christ. We gave her the room number.
Oh, well, if we gave her the number, we gave her the time, then what are we doing here?
Listening to you bitch, it seems.
Why is it that every time I have some...
Guten Abend, Miss Kiddo. We've been expecting you. Please, come in.
Ah, Miss Beatrix. Welcome. Now, I could have sworn I said 8 o'clock, but maybe I said 8:06. I do hope you've maintained your end of the bargain. No weapons or intentions to quarrel?
Nope.
Excellent. I hope you wouldn't be offended if my associate, Mr. Vega there, gave you a quick pat down. Just to check.
Nope.
Perfect. Mr. Vega?
Careful. Little girl.
Anything of concern, Mr. Vega?
You want me to do a cavity search as well?
Is it safe?
It's safe.
Fantastic. In that case, Miss Beatrix, why don't you find yourself over here? Let's talk. Miss Beatrix, I am delighted to see you in the flesh. And I can only pray that the rumors are true.
And what did the rumors say?
That while you are small in stature, your strength is surprisingly fierce. I like that. The element of surprise will throw a lot of men off their game. You will win a lot of fights for me.
On the contrary, I won't win a single one.
Oh? Why is that?
I don't fight.
You don't fight? Oh, no. That's not what I heard. Well, tell me something, Miss Beatrix. If you don't fight, why are you here?
I've come to get my daughter.
And you will have your daughter as soon as we make an arrangement and you shake my hand. But until that moment, know that I have her hidden away. And unless you agree to come work for me, she will never see the light of day again. Now, what do you say to that?
I don't fight.
Mr. Landa, please use your magic words and encourage Miss Beatrix on her decision for me?
I'm afraid my interjection is no longer necessary, Monsieur Candie. I've completed my task of finding the bride, and might I say I'm a little disappointed with how easy it was to find you. As a trained assassin, I expected to hit some bumps along the way, but never did I expect you would lead such a straight trail. Pity. This came to be such a sheer waste of time. Take the deal, Miss Kiddo, or don't. What happens to you and your daughter is of no concern to me.
Well, while I had hoped you would have charmed Miss Beatrix up for me, I do believe that you've done everything that I've asked of you. I shan't argue with that. However, Miss Beatrix, I will not repeat myself again. You come work for me, you shake my hand, you get your daughter back. You refuse, and your daughter will be dead quicker than you can drop to your knees in despair.
I don't fight.
She ain't gonna budge until you rough her up a bit. Until you hit that pretty little face with a bat, she ain't gonna listen.
Mr. Vega, I believe our work here is finished. If we have nothing else to do, I suggest we be on our way.
Now, just one more moment, please. Mr. Vega, now I know we've gotten off to a pretty rough start. Hell, we have no real business together. However, there is a matter I must attend to. It seems my bride here needs a little bit of persuasion. I do believe you have a point. Now, if you are willing to persuade the bride here to work for me, I'd be willing to pay you the same. No, I'd be willing to pay you double what Mr. Landa's paying you.
Sorry, Pumpkin. You heard him. Hans, would you draw me a bath? Please. Mr. Candie, do you mind if I set the mood?
Oh, Mr. Vega, the floor is yours.
Thank you.
Now, Sugar, are you ready to fight? Mr. Vega, continue. All right, Mr. Vega. I think she's starting to get the message.
You heard your master.
Mr. Vega! Mr. Vega! Mr. Vega!
Stay out of the goddamn talk. Can you answer me something? How do you manage to fuck up this song? I have a dead goal.
Put your guns down, or he dies.
Well, put your guns down for God's sake.
This is your last chance. Put your gun down and tell me where my daughter is, or I snap his neck.
Mr. Vega, we made an agreement. You have to protect me to the fullest extent.
You think I care what happens to that German? Now, Miss Beatrix, you are a trained killer. Do what you do best.
Bitte, 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 lass mich dir helfen.
You want to help me now? Why?
Ich wollte dich nie in Gefahr bringen. Ich wurde nur angehört, um einen Jungen zu machen, und das ist alles. Ich sehe jetzt, dass sie wichtig sind. Zusammen können wir diese Idioten loswerden.
Sounds like a lot of pleading. I need answers.
Candie has your daughter in the...
I'm sorry. Good help is so hard to find these days, isn't it, Mr. Vega? And you. Now I'm gonna ask you one more time. Are you ready to fight yet, girl?
Where's my...
Strawberries, cherries, and an angel's kiss in
Now,
spring. My summer
I hope you know how to fight.
is really made from all these things.
I walked in town on silver spurs, the Django too, a song that I had only sang to just a few. She saw my silver spurs and said, let's pass some time, and I will give to you summer wine. Oh, summer wine.
Strawberries, cherries, and an angel's kiss in spring. My summer wine is really made from and I will give to you summer wine. Oh, summer wine.
My eyes grew heavy and my lips, they could not speak. I tried to get up, but I couldn't find my feet. She reassured me with an unfamiliar line, and then she gave to me more summer wine. Oh, summer wine.
Strawberries, cherries, and an angel's kiss in spring. My summer wine is really made from all these things. Take off your silver spurs and help me pass the time, and I will give to you summer wine. Summer wine.
When I woke up, the sun was shining in my eyes. My silver spurs were gone, my head felt twice its size. She took my silver spurs, $1 and a dime, and left me craving for more summer wine. Oh, summer wine.